It's Sunday, and during the high school football season, that means it's time for you to vote for the Blitz 16 Bank Plus Metro Player of the Week. Here are the players that stood out from week number 5. First up, TJ McGinnis of Pisgah High School. The senior do-it-all back had 213 yards of total offense, 158 on the ground, added 55 receiving yards, and finished with 3 touchdowns. Not to mention 6 tackles on defense, helping the Dragons improve to 5-0 in the season with a 45-24 win over Heritage Academy. Next up, Devondre Morgan of Provine High School. The junior receiver had 5 receptions for 90 yards and reached pay dirt twice in the Rams' 20-0 win over Jim Hill. Finally, sophomore wide receiver Janquaris Patterson of Pearl High School. He finished with 9 receptions for 152 yards and scored twice Friday night in Pearl's 45-19 win over Ridgeland. Here are your voting options. Just dial 601-923-1986 and follow the instructions from there. Or you can vote on the web at bankplus.net. Just click on the Blitz Vote Now button located on the home page. Voting closes on Wednesday at noon, and sports director Ray Coleman, he'll be in to announce the winner Wednesday night on 16 WAPT News at 6 and 10. Saturday night, Ole Miss knocked off Alabama in Tuscaloosa for just the 2nd time in school history. No doubt it shook up the college football world, but as sports director Ray Coleman explains, for the Rebs, it was just another day at the office.
For the first time in program history, Ole Miss has beaten Alabama in back-to-back seasons. And after a win in Tuscaloosa almost 30 years in the making, the Rebels say beating the Crimson Tide is no longer a shocker in their locker room.
We were pretty confident coming in. We knew our offense was going to put up some points, whether it's 3 or 7, and we felt like we had a good enough defense to slow them down. So all around, we just had a great game, offensively, defensively, and special teams.
We certainly think that we are at a point now where it's not a shock. You know, I still say it would be an upset in most people's eyes to do it here. I don't think it surprises the people in our locker room.
In Saturday's game, the Rebels forced 5 turnovers, and every time Alabama got within striking distance, Ole Miss answered the bell. So no, this wasn't the Rebels versus Goliath. The boys from Oxford was simply the better team.
No, we just took care of business. It wasn't an upset in our eyes. We've been saying it all week. We're going to win. We just need to stay composed. This was better. So I just feel like there was so much more on the line.
They were a really good team, man. They came out here, they played really well, and I'm kind of upset that it was so close, but I feel like, honestly, we could have made it such a bigger game. We could have been up way more than we finished with, but, you know, we just came out with the victory, so plus.
I think they brought us here, they brought me personally here to win some football games, and, I mean, that's the #1 goal here is to get a degree and win football games.
How about these stats for Chad Kelly last night? 341 yards of offense, 4 total touchdowns. Not bad for his first SEC game in one of the toughest places to play in all of America. Reporting from Tuscaloosa, Alabama for 16 WAPT Sports, I'm Ray Cole.
Now to the NFL home opener for the Saints today, taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who had not won in New Orleans since 2011. Saints down 23-7 in the 4th, trying to mount a comeback. C.J. Spiller gets to the outside on the toss. Nice pickup before being knocked out of bounds. New Orleans now in the red zone. Fullback Austin Johnson takes it in for the score right up the middle. Failed attempt on the 2-point conversion. Saints in striking distance, pulling within 10. Later in the same quarter, Breeze airs it out, and Willie Snead is on the receiving end of this one. Flag on the play, but the touchdown would stand. And just like that, the Saints were back in business within 7. They had a chance to tie it up and possibly take it to overtime, but with 2 seconds left, Breeze heaved one to the end zone, but to no avail. Saints lose their 6th straight home game, 26-19, and fall to 0-2 on the season. Next week, they head to Carolina, take on Cam Newton and undefeated Carolina Panthers. It doesn't look too good for the Saints early here.
I'm happy for my Rebels. I'm not happy about my Saints.
Not at all.
They didn't look good today. Very sloppy. All right. As we head to break, a live look at a downtown Jackson from our